All right, I am back with Everybody Got Something to Say on the go right here at Nova in Stockbridge. This is your girl, Sister JJ, aka Dr. Benjamin, aka Dr. J. And as promised, we got a special guest. I'm so excited. I'm trying to keep my professionalism on. Mr. Guy Torry.
That's a lot of AKAs. There's some stripper names up in this one.
Oh
AKA House Mother, AKA Candy Red, AKA.
I knew it. I was like, should I do what I normally do? Because I knew you was going to get me.
Be yourself. It's hard trying to be somebody you're not. Be
exactly.
yourself.
And I do the best of being the best version of me that I can be.
And be unapologetic about who you are.
Exactly. So, Guy, what brings you to the A?
You know, comedy, first of all, Helium Comedy Club, this weekend. First time playing Helium out in Alpharetta. It's a new club. I want to, see what the audience is out there. I've done all the other clubs in Atlanta, from Uptown to the Atlanta Comedy Theater to all the Uptowns, wherever they move to. It's like old black church. We keep moving around. But I'm in Helium this time. I played Phillips Arena. I played, the Fox several times. I played all the other spots, Cobb. But my first time out in Alpharetta playing this spot, so I'm excited.
I used to live in Alpharetta.
I love it. But now I'm here for comedy and conversation and cocktails. Here, the Q&A, industry night. And we're going to do it. It's the Nova restaurant and Nova kitchen and cocktail.
Yes, exactly. So what made you decide to do this event to talk to up-and-coming artists and comedians?
Well, I mean, that's all. My dad was a drill sergeant, so that's a leader.
Okay.
My mom was educator. That's an educator. So you put those two together. That's why I'm here, to educate, to talk, to share, my journey, so people can learn from it and not fall into the same mistakes, or be inspired. And that's what we're here to do. To inspire people to fulfill our purpose and keep it moving with our gift. And my gift is comedy.
Yes, it is. And you have made me laugh throughout your journey. Guy Torry, I'm going to watch you and I'm going to laugh. So with that being said, what is one of or some of the most memorable moments that you have had on your journey?
Come on now, that's
I know it's so
I've been in this game for 34 years. There's so many. I think the proudest one I can say, and no disrespect for being prideful, out of all the stuff is, my brother and I being able to buy our parents a house.
Wow.
And the rest of my siblings coming in and pitching in and helping out, when it was time to. So I think that's the proudest moment ever, is saying that, we're able to give back to our parents as they sacrificed and gave to us. So that was like, out of everything I've ever done in my entire life, I mean, as far as giving back is that one.
Oh, and that's humble. That's humble. And I'm not going to hold you long because I got so many questions I want to ask you. My brain is all over the place. Okay, so tell upcoming comedians one piece of advice that you would give to them.
Sacrifice, study the craft, reps, get on stage. Get on stage, get them reps in, no matter where, how big the crowd is, how small the crowd is. Get on stage and get those reps out. You never know when that moment on stage is gonna be that moment when you're telling that specific joke and you find that gold in that joke. No matter where, it could be an audience of 1,000, it could be an audience of 10 people. But you're never gonna be in that space and time ever again in that moment when you're telling that joke. Those people will never be in the same space and time ever again when you're telling that joke. Each show is unique. It's like snowflakes, right? When it snows, so many snowflakes, right? But no two snowflakes are alike. A good God is. So with your comedy shows, you can tell the same jokes, even in the same building. But no show is ever going to be the same, because everybody who's there at that time won't be in that space and time ever again in life. So every time on stage, cherish it. Use it to grow. Use it to teach your material. Don't be afraid. You got the gift. Don't be afraid to fail. A lot of people are afraid to fail. I set myself up a lot of times so I can fail. See what the hell I made of. Gotta do it.
Yeah. So with that being said, was there ever a joke that you regret saying or wish you would have said?
There's always jokes I wish I would have said that other comedians did, and damn, I wish that was mine. But these jokes I regret saying, no. It's the process. It's a formula of building your set. You're gonna say some things that's gonna be off color. You're gonna say some things that's not gonna work. But how you gonna know? How you gonna learn? How you gonna grow if you don't fail? So there's not a joke I regret saying. Not off the top of my head. You know?
Down.
Yeah.
So for that comedian that's
Better
striving,
than 10 toes up. 10 toes up means you're 6 feet under or you're 6 foot deep.
oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
6 inches deep.
Speaking of which, that brings me to this. In this industry, you got the gatekeepers. You know that question was going to have to come. You got the gatekeepers. What is your views on that? And does gatekeeping really happen?
I believe it. I believe it, and it's somewhat necessary in some, respects. But every profession has gatekeepers, no matter what. It's just ain't entertainment. I was talking about on another show about firefighters. There's a black firefighter association for a reason. So the good old boys don't want to let the black firefighters get to a certain position. Those are gatekeepers, and sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes people ain't ready. Sometimes gatekeeping is a good thing. But yeah, in every industry, no matter what it is gatekeeping. You got to deal with it. But if you got God, you might care about what gate you keeping. You can go in there with your gift, go in there with spiritually bold, like my mom created, spiritually bold, and go do it. Fuck them gatekeeping.
Now you speak about God. How do God, talking about God, standing on God, in this industry that can be godless? How did you navigate your way?
I stand with God. I'm not worrying about what they say. I don't care about that. I know who raised. I know who put me on this earth. I know who gave me my gift. I know who protected me. So I don't care if you believe in God or not. God bless you. I'm not gonna judge you. I pray for you.
Look at that smile. That's that $1 million smile. So, what did your parents say when you said, "Hey, I'm gonna tell jokes for a living"?
Well, I had the blessing of having an older brother who did it first. He took all the bullets.
Oh.
Joe did it first, and he did Def Jam, and he cleared the path for me.
Oh.
It's like being in a forest with all these trees, and he's trying to build a road. Joe knocked all those trees down for me, and I came right on that road.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it was easier when I came around. Yeah. And once they saw Joe was doing it and making an honest living, and Dad can go to church and brag about his son Joe being on TV,
right?
Then he accepted.
Oh,
he did the same thing. It was funny because he did the same thing with me with football. He thought I was too little to play football in high school. Oh, I was nice. And he thought I was too little to play, and I was undersized. But it ain't about what size you are, it's right here. And I played football, started making headlines in the newspaper. Then he was like, "That's my boy. That's my boy. Go see my boy up at the White Castle in St. Louis, talking about my game I had." So,
right. So what was your position?
Running back and defensive back. I was Deion Sanders before Deion Sanders. I did offense and defense.
Okay.
I wasn't as good as Deion, but I played both ways. I gotta be careful I said it in Atlanta.
Right.
I played offense. No disrespect.
So that brings me to this, because I did a little research on you. You are a Lakers fan.
Die-hard Lakers fan.
Okay.
Don't die-hard. Like, yeah.
So how you feel about your team right now?
We're good right now. We got to get together. A couple of injuries right now. It's the whitest the Lakers ever been since Jerry West. We got like 6, 7 white boys on the team.
Right. Yeah.
So but we're gonna pull it together. We're gonna be all right. Once they heal and come back and rest, they should sit LeBron for the rest of the season, regular season. Let him get some rest. Reeves is already sitting for the rest of the season. Luka's sitting for the rest of the season. We're going to get back up to the 3rd seed. We're in the 4th. We're still to the 4th. But as long as we ain't in the play-in, I think we're going to be all right.
Okay. One more question about sports. Who's your favorite basketball player?
Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Easy. That's easy.
Easy. Why easy?
Because that's the reason why I'm a Laker fan.
Okay.
Magic Johnson was at Michigan State, and then he went to the Lakers, and that's why I became a Laker fan. Magic Johnson.
So would you call him the greatest of all time or the greatest of his time?
Man, that's a good one. Well, the greatest of all time, to me, my humble opinion is Bill Russell. And as a Laker fan, it pains me to say that because we don't like the Celtics. But Bill Russell played under extreme conditions. Being a black man, playing in that era, playing with couldn't stay in the same hotel team sometimes, getting called nigga by his own fan, and got 12 rings, and played in them little butt-hugging shorts, and There's some gay shorts back there.
Oh my God!
You know them little satin short ass shorts they played. You had to play in them.
I thought they were sexy.
Well, you did. Negroes' balls was coming out and going up for layups and stuff.
Oh my
short
God.
ass shorts. And they had to play in some Chuck Taylor, some Converse.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
nothing in them shoes.
Yeah.
So Bill Russell to me is the GOAT. And then Magic Johnson, to me, is the greatest point guard ever played the game.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you go, but I do have one question because you're an actor as well. Is there a role that you are waiting to play?
Yeah. I want to play Kelly Rowland's thong. No, I'm joking. It's a hairy situation, but I'll sweat it out. No. You know what? It's whatever God has for me, to be honest. You know, I've tackled many roles in my career, but you know, there's this the role that I really am going to play hasn't been written yet, but it will.
Okay. All right, you look so good. You look so amazing.
Thank you.
How are you keeping your youth in conjunction with God? Because black don't crack.
Well, it wasn't eating babies at Epstein Island, that's for sure. I am a vegetarian, but that's because I eat the female taco.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
That's the vegetarian I am. Other than that, my mama got good genes.
Yeah.
I give it to my mama. I've drank, I've smoked cigars, I don't sleep. You know, I should be looking way worse than what I am, but by the grace of God and my mom's genes. And now I'm taking better care of myself and my skin. So, yeah, I'll give it to mom.
Yes, well, thank you for taking the time to talk with
Absolutely.
me. I am really excited today. I'm like geeking like the same way I geek every Wednesday when I'm with DC. He said, girl,
my
stop
guy.
all
Shout
that.
out to
But
DC.
you guys are amazing. You guys bring so much joy to the world.
That's our job. Our job is to cheer people up. They said laughter purifies the air, and comedy is medicine. So what would this world be without the doctors who prescribe that medicine? Messed up.